Hello everybody, welcome to a very special limited edition Gemini Jets review. This plane I've been very skeptical about buying. It's the Air Jamaica Boeing A340-300. The reason is because it's old. The Air Jamaica doesn't have any A330s, A340s anymore. But I've had second thoughts about my old thought. I was going to do a Kingston airport, either Kingston or Montego Bay. And then I noticed that I only have one Air Jamaica, and you need more than one Air Jamaica at a Jamaican airport. I only have the 737-800, and I'm going to need more. So I bought the A340-300. So whenever I put this in an airport, just imagine that that Air Jamaica didn't take its A340s out of business yet. Now, according to my knowledge, they did flights either from Kingston or Montego Bay with the A340 to London Heathrow, which I'll be doing routes with that in my airport. So let's get started with the box. This is a very old plane. It was released in 2003 to my knowledge. It says limited edition, 1/400 scale. Air Jamaica livery, the older livery. I think that's the older livery. I don't know. The Airbus A340-300, made for collectors by collectors. Gemini Jets 2. I still do not know why they call it Gemini Jets 2. So we flip it up. We have our information. I'll zoom in on that. We have where the plane will be. As real as it gets, made for collectors by collectors. We have the plane. It's not climbing, it's just flying level. Information. Released in 2003. Yep, I was right. So, yeah, it's a pretty old model. The place where I buy them, aka Airliner Museum, still has these in stock, so let's get started with the model. Up front, this is an old plane, and most old planes have this. It's a little black patch. According to Gemini Jets, 1945, a shout out to him. I think it's 1945. Anyway, according to him, the black spots, this was also on my AirTran plane that I reviewed. And I asked the audience that, and he said that it was made to reduce flare? I don't know. It was reduced sunflight? God, I can't speak today. Sunlight from getting in the pilot's eyes, now that we have those, like, little sun things that you can pull down. Like the little sun. What are they called? Tell me in the comment section below, too. Sun fan? I'm just gonna call them sun shields. They pull the sun shields down from the above so they can keep the light out of their eyes, you know, that stuff. So if we go on the side, we have our amazing orange, magenta, and blue. Dark blue going down all the way down to the end, and it folds up into the tail, which I really like liveries that have that sort of like livery. Like they have the plane's livery starting up here. Keep going, and then it folds up into the tail, which is really nice. I really like that. So we have a little white patch up here. I think the older liveries are really much more. I think the older Jamaican livery is much nicer because it's more colorful. It reminds me of a toucan in ways. Comparing the two, this one has a lot more white than this one. There's only white up here. That's the only place you really see white on this plane. Also, if we move down, we have the Air Jamaica livery, which is a bit different. I mean, they look the same to me. I don't see any windshield wipers on this plane. Well, they're very faint. Right there, if you can see them. So, as I said, the livery folds up into the tail. We have a lot of yellow after the white going into the tail, which is I can't even explain it. So the blue folds up into half of the tail of the plane, and there's still the magenta lying around up here on the top, which is, I have to say, a bit better. Come on, camera, focus. Okay, that's better. Which is a bit better than what they had here. Tell me in the comment section which one you think is better. Anyway, as you all know, if you're an airplane fan, you know that the A340 has 3 engines. The 300 series has them a bit smaller. We have the winglets, which are a nice color. They're the same color as the tail on both sides. Also, we have the elevators. We do not have escape slide little not instructions. What are they called? Markings, escape slide markings. We do not have that on this plane. If we flip it over, we have a bit of detail right here for where the fuel goes, I think that is. See, I'm not that big of a plane expert. I mean, I know some stuff, but I don't know everything. We have the Gemini Jets logo, the stand hole. We have our classic wheels of the A340-300, which is which we have 4 on each side, as well as 2 in the middle. I mean tires, not actual wheels. So we have 2 sets here, 2 sets here, and one there. That's it for the bottom then. There's a bit of printing right here. It says Spirit of Jamaica. Do they have that? We have the cargo door there as well, you can notice. Do they have that here? Yes, they do. They do have Spirit of Jamaica on the smaller plane too, as well as the Caribbean Airlines. Did they have a merger or something? I don't know. Tell me that. Tell me that in the comment section as well. I need to know this stuff, guys. I need to become the best I can with planes. The registration is 6YJMM. I repeat, 6YJMM. And yeah, guys, that is just gonna wrap up today's review. Move you out of the way. You're too boring. This guy's more colorful. So yeah, as I said, I will be featuring him in my London Heathrow Airport, as well as some other airports like maybe JFK, or I'll obviously be putting him in my Jamaican airport. That's why I bought him. So that, guys, is just gonna wrap up this video. One more thing, if I did not buy him, I would have bought the Alitalia cargo plane now, because I was planning to get the Alaska Airlines 737-900, 737-800, and CRJ-700, as well as the Alitalia cargo. But then that's when I started to change my mind about this plane and decided to replace the Alitalia cargo with the Air Jamaica plane instead. So my next lot will most probably will most probably be 3 Allegiant planes, Allegiant Airlines, A319, A320, and 757, as well as the Alitalia cargo plane. So that, guys, is just going to wrap up today's video. I hope you have all enjoyed, and I shall see you all later. Bye!